Happy Monday! You guys, guess what? It is our last week of home learning. So get ready. We're going to do a couple things a little different, but mostly it's just going to be fun and learning, and Friday is our last day. So we do have a few things planned for next week, which was like technically the end of school, but it's all fun stuff. No more remote learning. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Right now, let's open with a word of prayer, okay? Dear Jesus, thank you. Thank you that it is June and that we've made it to the last week of home learning. Just be with each and every one of us and help us to do our best. Be with our families, keep us healthy as we're starting to go outside more, and just help this whole thing to end well. In your holy and wonderful name we pray. Amen. All right, guys. So yes, it is June 1 today. June 1. And we're still in 2020. And I wanted to go over my week at a glance with you. Now, you'll notice that a lot of the days don't have Bible, and that's because we don't have a Bible verse this week. I will tell you a Bible story on Thursday, and we'll have a Bible workbook page to do, but there won't be a daily Bible verse. What I recommend that you do is each day practice Psalm 23. Keep it fresh. Bring it back every once in a while and say it to somebody, because you want to know it for the rest of your life, okay? And the only way you can do that is to practice it. Okay, so we're going to jump right in to language arts. There's two things for language arts. We have some new spelling words. We'll get to our sight words tomorrow. And we're going to do a journal write, okay? And and of course reading for 20 minutes, but that's kind of down at the bottom, so we'll talk about that in a little bit too. So let's talk about our spelling for this week, okay? Now, do you remember when we were at school, I used to always on Monday give you a spelling pre-test, right? I didn't have your parents do that with you at home, but it is really, really helpful to do. So you might want to try that today with this one. I want to show you our vowel sound this week. Let me get a marker. Is the sound in coin. And you see this O-I together is a digraph, a vowel digraph. You know how we have TH and CH and WH and SH and PH. Those are the digraphs, that two letters together and it makes a new sound, one single new sound. We have vowel digraphs too, and O-I is one of them. And when you see O-I or O-Y in a word, you hear the sound oi, okay? Oi. Like, ahoy, matey. Something a pirate might say, right? Or if you like Chips Ahoy, those are cookies I like, okay? So we've got the word coin, which is O-I, and we have the word boy, which is O-Y. And so you can think of a lot of words that have that oi sound. Well, we have 8 of them on here today. And if you want, you can pause the video right now and go have your mom or dad or sister or brother or somebody give you a spelling pretest and see how you do with the words that have either O-I as the vowel sound when you hear oi or O-Y. Okay? All right, now, if you took your spelling pretest, good job. If you didn't, it's totally fine, no big deal. Let's sort the spelling words. So you have your list in front of you. Let's sort the spelling words. So we have coin, and then we have soil, we have boy, we have oil, which is the same as soil, only without the S. We have toy, okay. We have point, which is something that people do like this. Sometimes it's not very polite to point at somebody. And then moist, which means something is a little bit wet. It's not like soaking wet. It's just a little tiny bit wet. They say it's moist. And then we have, this one is always, everybody's favorite spelling word. Destroy. And it's O-Y. Okay? So when you see that the vowel sound is in the middle of the word, it's O-I usually, and if it's at the end, it's O-Y, okay? Can you guys think of any other oi words? Can you think of any other ones? Good ideas. I like it. Let's see, what else do we have here? How about, let's see. I can't think of any right now. I'm having like a complete brain fade. So let's do like the oi word family. So you could be coy, all right? Or you could do, we said ahoy, like Chips Ahoy, right? Or what the pirate says. Or you could do, you could have a ploy, an evil ploy. It's like an evil plan or evil plot. Mrs. Wright's first name is Joy. That one is a big one. You can, your elbow is a type of joint. Your knee, it's like where you bend, you have joints in your finger. That's an OI word. Oi. Okay. So, not a lot of words have that oi sound, but enough that we need to know how to spell them. And then there's 4 sight words for you to know. A couple of them, 3 out of 4 are review words, so it's not too hard. They is new, but then you had come before, you had came before, and you've had want before. So you should be able to do that pretty easy, okay? Then for our journal write today, we're going to be doing a story later this week, called The Surprise Family. This is one of my absolute favorite stories in all of our readers. I love it. I love the pictures. I love the surprise ending. I love all of it. But we're not going to read it today. I want you to write about a surprise. Now, I know you've written about surprises before. We've done this before. Write about a time when something really surprised you. It wasn't what you expected. Okay, so like Thursday, when I was at school on my birthday, Mr. Z came in here and he told me, I need you to help me with something in the office real quick. And I was like, super annoyed. Like, I don't have time. I got so much to do. And he took me out there and you guys were all lined up to have a birthday parade. I was so surprised. I did not expect that. I expected that he had work for me to do. And I was like, I already have enough work to do, Mr. Z. And then he had a surprise for me. So it wasn't what I expected. Okay. So write about something that happened to you that wasn't what you expected. And then, so for math, we're in chapter 12. We're moving on, okay? We're moving on in chapter 12. And you might have looked at your week at a glance on Sunday and been like, Mrs. Hall, we're going to do 2 in a day? Or like, what are we trying to do here? And it's okay. We're not going to do all of the pages. We're going to do what we can. But I wanted to start with the first 2 lessons today. And we'll do what we can through the week, okay? And don't stress about it. It's shapes, 2D shapes, okay? So there's some words that that you need to know, some vocabulary words. And I just kind of want to go over what some of them are. One of them is closed, okay? And then, of course, all the shape words. So here's the word shape. And you know the shape words like circle and square and triangle. Okay, what is the opposite of closed? Open, right? So when we're talking about shapes, we're talking about closed shapes. Okay, do you see how they're closed? I'll draw one that's open. Do you see the difference? Can you see that? If I get this a little bit closer, can you see it? That one's open and the one on the left is closed. Okay, so you need to know about that. And then you need to know about these things right here, which are called corners. But the fancy school word is vertices. Okay. And then these things right here are called sides. So those are some of the vocabulary words that you need to know while you're doing your math today. So look at the first page. You have some shapes up here. The ones that are open, they don't count. Do not draw them. Okay? It tells you down here, is there some shapes that didn't go into your groups? Yeah, the open shapes are not really shapes. They're like lines, right? And they don't connect, so they're not really a shape. they make almost a shape. You could tell what shape they would be if you closed them up, right? Okay, so you're going to sort these into rectangles and triangles, okay? And if you don't know how to spell, you're going to write triangles here, okay? And then you see one that looks like that, try to copy it exactly. Okay, this one you're not even going to worry about because it's open. This is a triangle with a long side, a short side, and then this long angled side down. Okay, so we got that one. This one's open, so you're not going to do that one. And then you have, so we drew two, and then you're going to have rectangles. So you're going to write rectangles. And then okay, and if you don't know how to spell them, they're down here. The words are down here. Okay, now they're also right here. Okay, you guys, you know this. Curved surfaces. Oh, there's another vocabulary word I forgot to put up here. Curved is the opposite of straight. So shapes have curved lines and straight lines. So vertices are the corners, and you're going to be counting corners, and I think you can follow the directions very carefully, right? So circles have curved and they're closed. These are closed shapes with 3 sides. Those are called triangles. Closed shapes with 4 corners are called rectangles. A square is a type of rectangle, just so you know. Okay, so you're looking for shapes with 4, so rectangles, squares. These only have 3. Not curved. This one's not curved. This one's not curved. Not curved, not curved. These are curved. Only 3 sides. Oop, there they are. Okay. More than 3 sides. 4, 4, 4. Easy peasy. Okay. And then you don't have to do this page. Skip it. And now we're going to go on to the difference between curved and straight. So it says down here that you're going to draw some that have curved. So circles have curved. Ovals have curved. And draw some that have straight. So maybe a square or triangle. Okay? Don't make it harder than it is. And then here, it's telling you that some shapes have straight sides and corners. And so you're going to draw the shape. Now, hexa, and if we were at school, we would be looking at all of these. Hexa is 6. Remember, we learned that in GG. So you draw a shape with 6 sides, number of straight sides, and 6 corners, okay? Rectangles have 4, squares have 4, trapezoids have 4. There's an example of a trapezoid right there, so you can just draw that. And then a triangle, okay? And then here, this is the last page for today, okay? Trace the lines with blue, 4 sides, and circle the corners or the vertices with red, 4 vertices, okay? You don't have to do these down here. So if you don't watch my video today, yeah, you won't know what to do in math. So that might be a little tricky. Okay, so the last thing is something a little bit different. I want you to read for 20 minutes, and you may take an AR test. Everybody has passed up their flower now. Or you can get out this paper that says reading activities. On my Week at a Glance, I call it reading choice board, right? And you can pick something to do that goes with the book that you read, just to be different. These are all like reading comprehensions. Like my favorite one, design a movie poster for the book. So you would just draw pictures of what happened in the book. Or you could create a new front cover for the book. Okay, these are just really fun comprehension activities, something different for you to do this week if you're getting bored with the same old, same old. Okay, that's it. Sorry for a super long video, but I will see you tomorrow. And if you have any questions, let me know. Don't stress about stuff. If you're having trouble, have your parents shoot me an email and I'll answer it in tomorrow's video, and we will see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.